Magandang umaga. Thanks for joining me at Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines. This is a video journal of me making changes in my life in order to achieve a goal, and that goal is moving to the Philippines. So earlier this week, I came across this video. It's a virtual tour of the city of San Jose del Monte in Bulacan, Philippines, and one of my cousins lives there. It just showcases some of the popular tourist attractions, and I also have a brief description of each one of the attractions that I want to share with you. Something new I learned today. So here we go. So this is Kaititinga Falls. It's a 3-level falls in the barangay of San Isidro. It's about 1 hour drive east of City Hall of San Jose del Monte. And apparently there's still a group of indigenous people called the Dumagats that still live there. And in 2017, it was declared a protected area, kind of like a forest preserve. So pretty there. Just all the natural beauty. Can't be beat. And this is Mount Balagbag. It has an elevation of 700 meters above sea level. It's part of the Sierra Madre mountain range, transitioning from central to southern Luzon. And I also read something about that you can from Quezon City. It's high enough to where you can see the mountain range from Quezon City, which I thought was pretty cool. I always love mountains. One of the reasons why I moved to Arizona was for the mountains. So it'll be nice that when I get to Philippines, there's plenty of mountains. Look at that. Love it. And look at all the trails. When I get to Philippines, I'm going to be out there with my mountain bike with a little GoPro, recording it. I'm going to be all in them trails, you know, just exploring all the countryside, exploring all these mountains and getting good content. Look at it. I love it. I'm going to be out there all the time. So this is Santillan Farm. It's a local farm producing oyster mushrooms, papaya, dragon fruit, bananas, and pineapples. And I was looking at their Facebook page. I think they also have a small fish farm as well. Beauty. So this is the Rising Heart. It's a popular tourist destination, opened in February 2020. It's located in the highland of Barangay Paradise 3, and it's one of the most visited city parks due to its romantic sunsets and wide mountainous forest horizon. So when I meet my right Pinay, I'll definitely be taking her up there for some romantic time together, and while we're getting to know each other and during our courtship. And I think there's a pretty big art scene in the Philippines as well, and Manila. So this is Padre Pio Mountain of Healing. It features a 50-foot statue of Padre Pio on top of a hill, a way of the cross, and a chapel. Padre Pio was a healer, a spiritual advisor, and a confessor for the Catholic Church. It's really nice. Look at the workout walking up those steps. Hitting that. So, St. Joseph the Worker Church. According to the history, hunters found a statue of St. Joseph in a mountain forest, and that's where the city gets its name, San Jose del Monte, St. Joseph of the Mountain. It was first established in 1751 out of light materials, probably just like wood and simple materials, and then constructed out of stone in 1842 and completed in 1854. It suffered a lot of damage from wars with Spain, the war with Spain in 1896 and World War II with the Japanese, and then apparently something called the Hux Rebellion in the 1960s. I've never heard about that. I'm going to ask some of the members tonight at Bible study what they know about the Hux Rebellion, and learn a little bit more about that and kind of find out what that was about. But look at the construction of this church. It's huge and it's really old. I want to really see the inside of it. And also, I had messaged my cousin that lives here a few months ago. I told him, one of the first things I want to do is go see all the old churches and, historical landmarks. This is Our Lady of Lourdes Grotto Church. It was opened in 1965. It's often visited during Lenten season. I'm not really sure what that is. And every Maundy Thursday since 1966, they conduct a penitential walk from northern Manila suburbs as a pilgrimage. So once I get to Philippines, I'm definitely going to take part in that. I really want to immerse myself into the traditions and culture. And I'm sure it'll be a great way to meet new Filipinos. And I'm sure my family probably do this. Some of my family, I'm sure, take this pilgrimage to this church. And I mean, look at the landscape. Look how the architecture and how beautiful it is. Combined with the jungle landscape and all the greenery, looks like a great place. So that was it, San Jose del Monte virtual tour. Also watching videos like this gives me ideas for content for when I get to the Philippines. Before I get to Philippines, I'm going to get a drone, like a cheap one, just to kind of practice with it and make sure, I get the handling down and everything. But then when I get to Philippines, I'm going to get a real nice one and be able to take footage like this, because look how amazing it is. I can't wait to get there. I know it's going to be a great time. Plus, I'm going to be with my family, and I'm sure they're going to join me, on all the little adventures that I'm going to take when I get there. So thanks for joining me at Fil-Am, Fil-Fam, Destination Philippines.